DJ!
It's the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline.
Ready to go?
The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green at the 4. With Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes at the 3, the small forward. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Warriors on D. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
It's Curry outside from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And James gets it to go.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
On defense, Cleveland kicks it to Bogut. From the baseline. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 5 now.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Outside, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Outside, Irving. The pass to LeBron. And another miss by Cleveland. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
The 3 from Barnes.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Love can't hit. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Stolen by Thompson. Smith the pass to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got his first basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Over to the wing. Bogut kicks to Barnes. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Count the bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Livingston, and the Warriors miss again. Irving from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Cavaliers trailing. Again, Irving missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Good. Well, Cleveland shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. The drive by LeBron. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Feeds it to Spates. Pass to Barbosa. Fires the three. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Ezeli's checked in for Barnes. And the second free throw, good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6. LeBron dishes to Love. Takes the 3. A rebound by Ezeli. Here's Iguodala. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low.
LeBron James.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
For so long, there has been this mindset that their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. They grab their own miss. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with a three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Rush the pass to Curry. He dishes it to Rush. He feeds it to Ezeli. Offline with his three. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. Outside Jefferson. And that one's good. Jefferson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Curry's shot is good.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Mozgov.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
They get the rebound. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Jefferson's shot is off.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
And that one's good. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. The drive by Shumpert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now here's Thompson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark
Yes,
bringing it
sir.
down hard.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. That one misses.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
The drive.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Yet another three for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Warriors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays. And I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Irving with it. Picked up by Thompson. From deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 4. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Oh!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
The shot by Curry, no good.
What a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
Love can't hit.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow. Start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Kevin Love. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Curry with the three. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside jumper. Pass to Irving. Dishes it to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Thompson for the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Irving. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Here's Curry with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Out to Shumpert. Irving drives in. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Irving's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Fires top of the key. That's good. Thompson's got 8. For Cleveland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Thompson right side. 6 on the shot clock. Can't cash in from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. No good from Irving. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number Clark tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history. And
my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Livingston dishes to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson. Cleveland's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Iguodala. And that's now 10 points for Klay Thompson. Irving kicks to Smith. It's LeBron with the drive. Here's Thompson. Can't get it to fall. The Warriors leading.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. From about 16, Azili kicks to Iguodala. Offensive for 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. The Cavaliers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Jefferson. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Mozgov in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Warriors shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Wasted no time on that one. Clark's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Warriors. Dellavedova dishes to Jefferson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Shumpert passes to Dellavedova. Shumpert with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Dellavedova from outside. The rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the basket by Curry.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Curry with another miss.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, it was just a terrible shot. The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you've put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
From the corner. And good, he nails it. Curry's got 4 this quarter. To the left wing. Dellavedova. Misses the wing J. Green left side. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Jefferson attacking. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The pull-up. Back to Bogut. Iguodala outside. Golden State moving it around. Curry kicks to Thompson. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Got a piece of it. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And so it's Golden State with it. A 2-point game. On the wing, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Jefferson kicks to Dellavedova. Jefferson again. Spurs. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
There's Green with the 3. Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Again, Curry missing.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference.
Bogut kicks to Barnes. Thompson for the triple. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's Thompson. Off the inbound pass. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. Here's Irving. Jefferson dishes to Dellavedova. The drive by Thompson. Makes it off the glass. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Barbosa. Warriors the rebound. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Dellavedova. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong...